Well, my friends, this is real pain, man. Sigh. Hi, YouTube land world. As requested by a few of my viewers, I'm going to make a video all about how to tell people that you have ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease or IBD. Unfortunately, a lot of people in this world don't know what IBD is. If they do know what IBD is, they probably know what Crohn's disease is, but have no idea what ulcerative colitis is. Sigh. You want to tell them what's going on, but you don't want to be graphic or make yourself sound like you're simply talking or complaining about a stomach pain, which almost everyone in the world has experienced before. This is real pain, man. Many symptoms come with IBD, both physically and mentally, so it's really hard to put them into a tiny explanation for someone who has no idea what the heck you're talking about. IBD? Ulcerative colitis? Crohn's? What is that? Well, my friends, here's what I tell someone when they ask, what do you have? You have IBD. What is IBD? You have ulcerative colitis. What is ulcerative colitis? Well, here we go. Keep in mind, this is just how I tell people that I have ulcerative colitis and what it is, but there's tons of different ways, and I'm sure there's tons of other videos about this too, but here's just my opinion. I tell people that I have ulcerative colitis. It's an autoimmune disease where my immune system doesn't recognize parts of my body as being part of my body. So in my case, my colon is not recognized as part of my body, so my immune system is really strong and attacks it like it's a foreign thing or object that shouldn't be there. Hence why my white blood cell count is plain and simple, right? Now this person may say, oh, okay, or they might say, well, you don't look sick. They might say, what happens to you in result to this? What are your symptoms? What happens during a flare-up? Because when you tell people, I'm not feeling too well today, I'm in a flare-up, they're like, okay, what is that? Like, you're in a flare-up? I don't understand. Are you like, how are you ill? Do you have a cold? What do you have? Now here's where it gets kind of awkward, because you're like, okay, I don't want to be super graphic with you about all of my symptoms because they're not pretty. But here's basically what I tell people when they ask these kind of questions. I tell them, basically anything I eat goes right through my body, it cannot be absorbed, and it goes right through me. My stomach hurts a lot every single time I eat. It's kind of like having food poisoning all the time. Really dehydrated because I'm not retaining any fluids in my body, and I get really, really tired. Really taxing on my body, and I've actually been in the hospital because of it. That might even get their attention. You don't have to add the whole part about the hospital, but for me personally, I have been hospitalized because of my ulcerative colitis, and that kind of opens people's eyes up that I don't just have a little stomach cramp, not for a week, not for a month, but for years until you find the proper treatment. So I think saying something along the lines of this is a little more straightforward to people and not super graphic. So I think it's kind of a way to just tell people, hey, I have this autoimmune disease. It's like having the stomach flu all the time, and it's worse than the stomach flu. A lot of the times people will ask me, well, what's the difference between Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis? Well, they're very similar, but the difference is that Crohn's disease affects your whole digestive tract. So if someone's asking you, what is Crohn's disease? Well, my body attacks my digestive tract. Where if you have ulcerative colitis, my body attacks my colon. So I'm not able, my colon is basically does nothing. Great. I know you guys have other ways to tell people that you have IBD. So I would like to hear what you have to say. What do you say? You might be able to help some people who say, hey Emily, what you said in the video was horrible and I don't like your idea. Maybe somebody in the comments will have an even better way to explain IBD to somebody, because not gonna lie, it's not something I really enjoy getting super graphic when I'm talking to people who have no idea. If it's like my doctor or a close friend, I am brutally honest with you. And honestly, if you're brutally honest with somebody and tell them exactly what's going on, every part of what's happening, that's a true friend. Someone who will care for you and accept you just the way you are, that's a true friend. Because when I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, I weeded out through lots of people who were just negative in my life, who really didn't care about me and who really couldn't take the truth. So you really learn who your real friends are when they listen to you and they want to take care of you. And I know it's really tough at first. If you first meet somebody, you don't want to just go into graphic detail, but you want to give them an idea of exactly what's going on. So hopefully this video helped you in a way. That's just kind of what I say. It's kind of engraved in my mind when people say, oh, you have an autoimmune disease, what do you have? And I go, here we go. Really varies on the person I'm telling, but normally I don't like to get too graphic into it if I'm like first meeting somebody or if I don't know them as well. But honestly, tell whoever you want, whatever you want about your disease, because this is about you. And if you don't feel comfortable telling somebody about it, just say, it's really complicated and I'd prefer not to talk about it. Let me know how you tell people you have IBD down in the comments, and make sure to leave video requests down in the comments too, because I read all my comments daily, but I don't read all my messages daily, so that's just something to do. I'm in the process of responding to all of your Facebook things. I'll have my Facebook link down in the description if you want to like me on Facebook, and I'm starting to check that a lot more frequently. So if you want to get a hold of me, message me on Facebook or comment on one of my videos. I'll have an update video soon. I also wanted to just quickly say that this channel, I'm going to be doing some other stuff that may not even be ulcerative colitis related, like DIY projects or CAG videos. I just thought it'd be something fun, and it's my channel so I can do what I want with it. But I'll definitely have lots of IBD videos in the future, so let me know if you have any requests. Hope you're all doing well, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye!